Usually when people peek a corner, they don't really think about it. They just peek it and then they try to kill the enemy that's behind it, hoping that they themselves don't die. This is how I did it, before I learned about angle advantage, a very simple concept that many people still don't know about. Today, I'm going to explain to you what angle advantage is and how you can use it in order to maximize your chances of winning every fight you take. When you are trying to kill someone that's behind a corner without using any flashes or stuns on them, it's important to know about angle advantage. Simply put, angle advantage is the advantage you get when you peek someone while being further away from the corner than that they are. This might sound weird, but take a look. You are the green player, and your enemy is standing in the corner waiting for you to peek. The white lines are you guys' sight lines. As you can see, when peeking the enemy while being close to the corner, the enemy can see you way before you can see him. In this situation, your enemy has a huge advantage because he will be able to see you first. So, in order to give yourself the advantage, you have to peek while being as far away from the corner as possible. As you can see, when you are further away from the corner than your opponent is, you can see him first. Now that you know about angle advantage, let me tell you something about wide peeking. Wide peeking is an extension on far and close peeking. You can wide peek far, but you can also wide peek close. Wide peeking is used to make sure your enemy has to actually aim in order to shoot you. See, when you don't peek wide, your enemy only has to click on your head when you peek them, as you'll come to a stop exactly where they have their crosshair placed. Now, wide peeking is more effective when doing a close peek. Look at it like this. Let's say you wide peek to about 5 steps around the corner. If you do this while far peeking, the enemy has to rotate for way less than if you close peek. This is why it's best to try and far peek without wide peeking if you have the range for it. Let's say you have a shotgun and your enemy has a sniper rifle. Of course, far peeking will get you killed, whether you wide peek or not. You simply don't have the range. You're forced to close peek this enemy. Wide peeking will make sure the enemy has a harder time hitting you than if you're not wide peeking, because they'll have to adjust their aim according to your position. This might sound complicated, but it's really not. Basically, what you have to remember is that whenever you're farther away from a corner than your opponent is, you'll see them first, and you will have the advantage. Sometimes it's not possible to peek the corner while being farther away from it than your opponent. This might be because you have a short-range weapon, but it could also be because the map simply doesn't allow for you to far peek. In this situation, it's best to wide peek, because you'll throw off your opponent's aim, and he will have a harder time hitting you. Keep in mind though that if you have an assault rifle or even worse a shotgun or an SMG and your opponent's playing with a sniper rifle, you'll most likely die if it's on a longer range, and it doesn't really matter if you wide peek it or not. In this situation you have to rely on either using utility or baiting out a shot from your opponents by, for example, jiggle peeking or double peeking with a teammate. I'll explain these things in a later video, so if you don't want to miss that, be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.